date is for Wednesday, the 8th of May, 2024. Just getting on to 8:25 a.m. Central Time. Well, we're coming into a down market. I am probably the least surprised person there is on this, and that's because you've been up at the upper Bollinger Band in all four indices for 2 to 3 days, not punching through. Markets like to pull back from that. So this pullback to me fits in perfect. The metals still pulling back down. I can get that argument. I'd keep my eye on silver. Any close over the 2780 level, mid 2770s, it's going to look bullish on the chart. Copper's getting the pullback that I've been telling you was due. The market had lost a bullish embedded reading. The word owed isn't right, but that puts into play that the market likes to return to the first closest main moving average. It just hit it today, and that's the 18-day average it closes. Dollar up slightly. Remember, in the pound, we're going to get tomorrow the bank's decision there from the Bank of England. It's widely expected they'll sit still. You get today from another central bank, the Brazil. And they're expected to cut interest rates, whether it's a quarter or a half, but that's what the expectation is. As you can see, you're down in the energy. So as long as there's peace talks going on, and I had mentioned this to you, that means there should be pressure on the energies, pressure on the gold market. Market takes out some of the war bid is what's going on. This can all come in if you hear instantly that everybody's left the negotiating table and they can't overcome what's there. Israel will go in, which brings up another thing. I know the press has, President Biden has stopped shipments of certain armaments. I think they're 500,000-pound bombs to Israel. He's not the first president to do this. Reagan's done it. Nixon did it. I believe Bush did it. So this happens, and it happens when you have a close ally and they don't want to listen to you. You've got to bring them back into tow to a certain degree. In addition, it's an election year, and it's very easy for the president now to say, look, we got ruckus on our campuses. We're supplying you bombs to kill these innocent people there. There's a stand we have to take. It all fits in. Does it mean the alliance is broken? Not at all. But Israel has its agenda. The U.S. has his. And they all come back together if any form of a treaty can be reached. That is the real key that everybody's looking for. Now, we did get this morning the mortgage market headline recap, and it came in with increases in all three categories. What is happening is if you want to buy a home, you're stuck at the 7% rate. You either do it or you don't do it. And the smart way you do it, go for not fixed rate, probably take a variable rate mortgage and refinance. Make sure that you have from whoever you're getting it from, maybe even a free refinance, 1, 2, whatever it might be that you can get in there. We're going to get the March wholesale inventories and sales data updated this morning at 9. We get the EIA stockpiles. API saw builds last night in all three categories, so we're waiting to see if this comes in. So you put this together, and where are we? Well, one of the things you have to remember, a week from today, on the 15th, we get CPI numbers. That's the next nail in the coffin for what the Fed does or doesn't do. If they come in strong again, it counter and goes right against the jobs report. If they come in weak with that, that's it. But one thing we're seeing across the world, not just here, is shelter costs aren't dropping. And that is one of the key components of CPI. Keep your eye on it. Letting all the migrants into the United States, they have to have shelter. It does it. Australia's got the same problem. The UK has the same problem. So wherever migration's coming in, the shelter costs are staying very strong. It's something you have to think about and build into whatever you're looking at. For today, bonds and notes down slightly, not moving one way or the other. Grains are a wild bunch right here. Rains are certainly impacting first plantings. And all you got to do is turn on your news at night. You can see what's going on in a large swath of the U.S. Now, one of the things I pride myself on is being able to teach you what I do. And I cover swing lines, moving averages, slow stochastics, Bollinger Bands, and window envelopes in my method of teaching. My charting course has 40-some-odd chapters. Each chapter starts with PowerPoints, and from there, it starts teaching you via the videos how to apply the 5 indicators that I use. It's 45 chapters, all right? It's going to take you about 4.5 hours to get through when you look at it all. Coming with it, you get the charting software I use. Number 2, what you're going to get is access to my morning videos. In those, I give you the examples you're learning in real time, work with it with you, and you're able to learn that way. Anybody can cherry pick in a video and say, look at this, how that works. But what do you do in real time? And that's the difference. So you go to iraepstein.com under the word education. It's there. You can move your cursor up here. It's there as well. You'll see an icon. I'm Ira Epstein. I'll catch up with you at the end of the day. Have a great trading day.